What is going on, my beautiful people? So in this video, we are going to talk about leading from the heart and not from the ego, and how that's actually going to unlock your best performance yet. So again, we're diving into this book called Inner Excellence. And in this book, he talks about how to have resonance, which is basically flow state. And the first step is what we're going to talk about. It's going to be leading from the heart and not from the ego. So a lot of times when we're doing something, we are leading from an ego, and we might not even realize it, man. What the ego does is it wants to protect us. It is in self-preservation mode. It wants to make us look good. It wants to think about how other people are looking at us. It wants to think about how we're going to be perceived. All this stuff. When you focus on that, a lot of the times it's very, very easy to get out of this flow state if you're not performing your best, if people are going to say something, if somebody gets placed in your little area that makes you feel uncomfortable. And this is going for anything, man. It could be a sport you're playing. It could be a craft, creative craft. It could be in school. It could be in work. Anything that you're trying to, perform or be your best at. So when you lead from ego, it's going to be like you're going into an environment, and if somebody starts saying stuff about you or saying stuff behind your back, all of a sudden you're going to get out of your flow state because you can't be your best self in that moment. You're starting to think too much about it. You're starting to think, and you're not leading from the heart. So that's the opposite, leading from the heart. How do we do that? Leading from the heart, let me give you an example. Like when I first started creating these videos, I was creating them and I would be self-conscious. I was thinking about it, and it wasn't nothing too crazy. I think I was better than some, but it was something that I didn't realize I was thinking about. Like I didn't realize that was holding me back. And it was because it was this ego that I had to get out of. And in this book, he even talks about it. You don't know your ego until you try to combat it, until you start doing something that makes you be called to be higher, and you start really removing that ego. And I didn't realize that. So I had to go in and I had to try to defeat this ego because it was making me think about myself. It was making me think about how I looked. It was making me think about how I sounded, what I was trying to give. And I thought if I think about this enough, I'll be able to make it good and make it good for you guys. But that actually took away because it took away the authenticity, and I wasn't leading from the heart, and that took me out of the flow. I'll be up here recording these videos, and if something went wrong or I started to think too much about what I was saying, all of a sudden I would have to stop and record it again, or stop and just keep going, and it just wasn't good. It wasn't good overall. But once I started leading from the heart, and this is what I did to lead from the heart, I started thinking about what I can give you guys fully through these videos. I created something called an impact statement, which is something I heard from Eric Edmonds, who's a motivational speaker. He says that when you create an impact statement, it's basically what is the impact that this video, that this message, if you're on stage, what is the thing that you can have with this? And that for me helped me lead through the heart, because what am I giving y'all through this? And this is something so powerful. Like in this video, I'm giving you guys something that can help you unlock your full performance and being able to be your best no matter what, and remove your ego from this. And that makes me feel like I ain't got to be perfect. I'm focusing on connection. I don't got to be perfect. I'm trying to give this to you guys the best I possibly can. And that makes me be relaxed, makes me have fun doing it, and that lets me get into my heart. But also just being able to do that is just allowing me to be up over here and connected with y'all and focusing on the connection and the focus, so I don't have to be cutting it out every time, doing anything like that. That is something that has gotten me into this flow state, into this resonance whenever I record a video, because I am so excited and it's leading from the heart. I literally feel myself every time I've been recording these videos. I'm just so excited to record them because I'm leading more from the heart, not in the head. And that is super important. The next thing, there was something I was going to say about this too. Let me think about it real quick. See, I can't even do this. Lead from the heart, not the head. Well, being able to, let's say you're an athlete. You want to lead like that. You want to lead from the heart. And you're trying to think about, for myself, when I used to play basketball, I would play basketball, and I was very damn good at basketball. I was very good at basketball whenever I would play it with my friends, and we were just chilling. We would be, playing at PE. I was very damn good. I remember being out in the courtyard. We were playing basketball, and there's this one dude that was on the basketball team. He was on the A team with me, or he was on the basketball team with me, and we would play. And whenever we would play on the courts, I was freaking good, man. I would be stealing the ball. I would be, I could just hoop. Nobody could stop me. It was so fun. But I remember there's one day where he told me why don't you play like that when we play in the games? You should bring that, bro. This is so amazing. You're damn good. And I realized that once I got onto playing where there was people in the crowd, all that stuff, it would kind of take me away from the heart of just having fun being a kid. And I would start thinking about it too much. It was hard for me. I wasn't able to bring myself into a presence. I didn't know how to do that at the time. And that really took me away from the heart and put me into the head, and that made me not be able to perform very well. But if I was able to take that, like if I know what I knew now, if I was able to take that and be able to lead from the heart as a basketball player, even there, knowing that the outcome doesn't matter, knowing that I can ground myself and just having fun, I would have been a way better player. And if you guys are growing up right now, you want to be a best basketball player, you want to be the best in your craft, being able to do this, find ways to lead from the heart. Find ways to put yourself into your heart and get away from the ego. The ego wants the approval. We got to be able to take ourselves away from the approval of people and put it into our heart, and just being able to have fun. Like just being able to wake up and say, like, I just love what I'm doing so much. I just want to continue to do it, and being able to live for the experience. He says there's a difference between dreams and goals. A dream is something that you can live right now, like being able to live full, happy, like just being able to be fully in the moment. We can live that right now with what we're doing. But a goal is like, let's say an Olympic medalist, they want to win the gold medal. But their dream is to live in the moment and be happy. And when you live like that, he gave an example of a girl, like that's her whole MO. She just wants to be in the moment. She's happy to be there. She's happy to play basketball. That's all she wants to do. And that actually ends up helping her get her goal. But she doesn't need her goal, which is like a gold medal. She doesn't need her goal, but it actually ends up helping her get that. So if we want to be able to get to our goals, we actually have to be able to separate ourselves from our goals, not needing them, and put ourselves into our heart. It's what is your dream? What do you love about what you're doing? Even playing video games, man. I love playing Call of Duty. My dream in there is to just have fun. I feel like a kid, man. I just fly around the map killing people because I'm so good at that. And it's just the most fun thing. I'm not trying to be a competitive Call of Duty player, but if I was, that would probably be the best way to do it. So what is your dream right now that you want to live that's going to help you get to your goal? What helps you feel in the moment? What helps you put yourself into your heart and not into your head? I hope this helps you guys. I am so excited to be able to bring this to you guys. I had an amazing time being here with you guys. Hope you're able to get more into your head today, or more into your heart today. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, week. Let me know how you're going to do this down in the comments below. Peace.